The only thing I'm seeing I'd like to put an amend on, perhaps a little more room here for the fixins. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of fixins?
We're gonna have so many fucking fixins up in this motherfucker. This shit's gonna go through the roof, man. God damn, I'm shitting gold these days.
Yeah. All day. First things first, enslaving the slavers. Niggas act tough, engraving is crazy. Engage with the gauges, invade like we Vader. Force so fly, we hang in the hangers. Roll the dice for what? We playing the players, inflaming the flamers, endanger the dangers. Bang on the bangers. Niggas try to tell, we sing on the singers. Try to move weight, we sling on the slingers. Hire sketch artists, we paint on the painters. Dare try to change it. Catch you 101, the intro's Venus. Then catch a shot, no matter what the aim is. Air is apparent. That LeBron James shit, I hang with the heinous. No change, only changes. Possible to make it. Already on top, impossible to fake shit, already onslaught. Possible to take it, we already on box. Possible to shake shit, we got it on lock. Swerving out of the devils, machinations fluidly. Dismantling lives so fast that there's two of me, but it's really nine. Black power divine, beating ass and taking souls through space and time. A sun in the galaxy can't match my shine. A blade in the universe can really axe my grind. Nothing in existence and dare tap my spine. A brain risk can even begin to match my mind. Give them jewels for free, they can pass the mine. Never been a slave, never been a slave. Never been a slave, never been a slave. Been a god and a king since my first days. Captain of my ship since the first wave. Been a point guard since my first play. Never been a slave, never been a slave. 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 Never been a slave, never been a slave.
Kind of makes me wonder why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
God in spirit, God in many faces. Walking through the temples, we bagging the sages. Traveling through time and dragging the ages. Explosions make you think we grabbing the mages. We phasing through days and trading with grays. Punching out dimensions, fading the fade. Degrading the shade. Coming forth by night and going by day. Collapse black holes that hang in my gaze. Supernovas explode the fade in the days. We aim in the trays where angels will lay. Whole new level to the dangerous game. Hunting the most high with wings as he pray. We been here to stay. No getting rid of us. Fuck who you worship, nigga, they ain't getting us. Fuck your mom too. Playing like you Oedipus. A thing like you jettison. Moving on up, playing like the Jeffersons. Who you think you better than, nigga? You lack evidence. With a depth of professorship, man, I just stay benevolent. Don't want malevolence from the man who drinks from the Ark of the Covenant. A man like me will never be president. I'm a pharaoh of gods, king of knowledge, raiding the dark, the flame and the spark who aims for the top. Bury so many souls as fate is my heart, depending on the game that we start. It's cutting through everything with persistence. My aura of X all, no matter the distance. Get right from existence, you fight in my mission. Your own body attack you like you fight in addiction. My shining sun special like nuclear fission. Divine and like a bezel, but Nubian Egyptian. Lying with 7M, truth in my fiction. Truth is evicted, only from the fools who dissed them. Just the rules of the system. Dudes run around with inks, I run around with tanks with heat like it's plank and cool in an instant. Never been a slave, never been a slave. Never been a slave, never been a slave. Been a god and a king since my first days. Captain of my ship since the first wave. Been on point guard since my first play. Never been a slave, never been a slave. Never been a slave, never been a slave. Never been a slave, never been a slave. Been a god and a king since my first days. Captain of my ship since the first wave. Been at point guard since my first play. Never been a slave. Never been a slave, never been a slave. Never been a slave, never been a slave. Been a god and a king since my first days. Captain of my ship since my first wave. Been at point guard since my first play. Never been a slave, never been a slave. 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 Never been a slave, never been a slave.